welcome back to West Coast Pro Wrestling, West Coast versus the world. And speaking of the world, how do you follow up Minoru Suzuki? Well, you follow that up with Tomohiro Ishii making his debut at West Coast Pro Wrestling. He's going to have his hands absolutely full with Vinnie Massaro. You look up underrated in the dictionary and you see Vincenzo.
And Vincenzo, I think, since even coming to Cruel Summer and hosting an open challenge, has been feeling a lot of frustration. I think that's putting it lightly. Everything comes to a head tonight with this opportunity at the Stone Pitbull.
Yes, the Stone Pitbull. I am James Kincaid alongside Alyssa Marino. So excited to be calling all the action. Hashtag West Coast Versus. If you wish to opine on social media, let us know what you think about your seeing. There are just some serious explosions about to happen coming your way. So let's kick it back over to Bruno Beretta.
All right, folks, we're back. We have 3 more amazing matches for y'all, so let's get started right now.
I can feel it.
And there he is. He likes to call himself Nice Guy Vinny. I mentioned moments ago just how underrated he is. You look at Vinnie Massaro, somebody who's had success everywhere he has gone. He has been a mainstay in the Bay Area. He has gone all over the world and plied his craft. You know, he's sort of, I think, felt that underrated, felt overlooked. It's led him to become bitter. And this is a culmination of that sort of bitterness, that opening up his mouth and say, hey, I'm not going away quietly. Give me something, and you're going to get the Stone Pitbull tonight. So.
Absolutely. I mean, I think Vincenzo is writing checks that he is absolutely planning to cash here in the ring tonight. This is a 22-year veteran, a pillar of Northern California. As you said, he's competed everywhere. This man has left his mark all across this industry, and now it's coming to fruition here at West Coast Pro against Ishii.
Against Ishii, you talk about writing checks. He has written the checks against the likes of Jun Akiyama, Misawa, Ultimo Dragon. So Vinnie Massaro knows what he's getting into. Whether or not he'll be successful, that remains another matter, because making his debut, about to enter the stateroom, this Stone Pitbull, Tomohiro Ishii. The West Coast faithful waiting with bated breath, as we are too.
As we are too. Vinnie Massaro knows what he signed up for, and the West Coast Pro faithful know what to expect from Tomohiro Ishii. Bated breath and just an absolute electricity pulsing through the crowd, awaiting Tomohiro Ishii.
I said it last month at No Leaf Clover that the atmosphere was electric, and the atmosphere and the action about to be frightfully hectic. And there you see it written all over the face, and listen to this crowd. Once again, the stateroom coming alive for a dream match, something that we never thought we would see here in San Francisco. Ishii here at West Coast Pro Wrestling. West Coast versus the world. And they're wasting no time, nose to nose. Take it away, Bruno.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest scheduled for one fall. Your official for this match, referee Karina Kyle. Introducing first to my right, originally from Agrigento, Italy, now residing in the 209, weighing at 237 pounds, Vinnie Massaro! And his opponent to my left, hailing from Japan, weighing in tonight at 100 kilos, Tomohiro Ishii!
Look at the laser focus on Tomohiro Ishii. No nonsense, no frills, just stone cold concentration.
Stone cold stare, Stone Pitbull, and you hear already before they've even touched the fans just cannot get enough of this. The faithful, Vinnie Massaro, again, we can keep talking about it. Underrated. His thrown hands with the very best this sport has had to offer, and has gotten the better of so many of them and held his own with everyone. We'll see if he can hold his own with Ishii.
And I think something to note too, James, is Ishii has been actually called underrated in his own career.
Yes.
These are really two sides of similar coins.
Yeah, whereas Ishii used that to, churn a corner and really launched himself into a different place. So that you go back to the 2013 G1 against Shibata, used that victory, used that instant classic to turn the page and launch himself into new heights, becoming a bedrock piece of New Japan. Bellowing right back, and you see this sort of mirror match of styles unloading. Neither man afraid to fire dead center in the ring.
When you take it to Tomohiro Ishii making his West Coast Pro debut, Vinnie Massaro with so much to prove.
Vinnie Massaro saying, come on, and now Ishii offering right back in kind, neither man giving an inch. Just unloading.
That is absolute resilience, and this is a testament to the longevity of these men's careers.
Look at that, Vinnie, both just going back and forth of one mind. Ishii finally sending Massaro to the mat, but Tomohiro rocked his own.
Not without taking some souvenirs from that back and forth.
Yeah, not just a visit to Alcatraz for Ishii, some serious souvenirs courtesy of Massaro.
A visit to Sicily, maybe.
It could be, another island. Oh, God. That knife was sharp with the chop. Vinnie in the wrong part of town. You hear these chops echoing through the stateroom.
Just look at the look on Vinnie Massaro's face. Not willing to give in. Still kicking, still alive is Vinnie Massaro. Now.
Not backing down. Look at him begging for more. Got what he asked for and a little bit extra. Massaro down to the mat. But I'll give Vinnie credit, showing no back down, going toe-to-toe with Ishii.
Vinnie Massaro is someone, we've said it, he knows what he's getting into in this match. He's not going in here with any false pretenses. He's coming in prepared. We knew at last month's No Leaf Clover that this match was going to be taking place, and you got to wonder what went into the mind of Vinnie Massaro to prepare.
He asked for it, he got it. Elbow connects from Massaro, flooring Ishii. And you see Vinnie feeling the effects of those knife-edge chops. Been sliced by him from Ishii. Vinnie's got to follow up.
I talked to Vinnie before the match. He said that in this match is so much to prove for him because he said he's tired of being the opening match. He was tired of scrambles, and he wants the main event. He said he is the main event, and he wants that spot here at West Coast Pro.
Tired of being overlooked, and I could certainly understand that. I might not like his tactics or his methods, but I understand the spirit of his words as he slams Ishii down to the mat. Vinnie Massaro in control, and no love for the faithful. Elbow drop, precision cover. Ishii, still too much left in the tank.
And I just want to point out that was Italian-American nonverbal communication.
I picked up on the message. I think we colloquially know what that means.
Speaks volumes, you know?
Yes, it does. He's very expressive, is Vinnie Massaro. Now toying with Ishii a little bit, and that's not something I would do.
And not at all. Is that something that's smart?
I don't think so. Because look at Ishii. You see he feels that disrespect. There's so much pride in this man. So for Massaro to be doing that to him, Ishii's going to have some bad intentions. There's a receipt coming Massaro's way. You can believe that. Just staring each other down. Just Ishii allowing these shots. It seems impervious.
Yeah, Ishii really barely phased by these shots from Massaro.
Yeah, I
Digging
think,
into them.
yeah, that level of disrespect from Massaro has sent Ishii to a different place.
And do you notice that for every shot, Ishii is backing Massaro into a corner, leaning into the blows.
He's got the rat trapped now. Ishii not going anywhere. Yeah, Massaro in the wrong part of town. This is scary. Just waiting for Ishii to make his move.
This is incredibly intimidating.
And you gotta feel, it's gotta shake the confidence of Massaro, just like that elbow strike just rattled the skull.
He was shaking the ring post behind Massaro's body.
But look at the stick-to-itiveness of Vinnie, but no, Ishii launching himself. Nice guy Vinnie on his back yet again. Vertical suplex from Ishii, delivered to perfection. Cover, hooks the leg, 1, 2. 2 count only. Massaro getting the shoulder up.
We were talking about how Vinnie Massaro knew that this match was coming. And I wonder if more of the preparation from Massaro rather than physically, because I mean, how do you physically prepare for just a beatdown exchange with Tomohiro Ishii? I think a lot of it had to have been mental.
Yes, the psychological aspect that, you know, it takes a lot of guts to know that you're going to step into that ring and just take an absolute beating, whether you win or lose. You're not going to come out the same when you go into the ring with Ishii.
There are going to be some souvenirs, some marks left behind, some scars.
Look at Vinnie Massaro. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Now perhaps gut-wrench suplex from Massaro, falling into the cover. Could have him here. No. Long 2 count. Massaro in control.
Barely. Oh my gosh.
And Ishii on his back right now, but you see the dividends being paid from those chops. Is Massaro having trouble keeping it going in there?
And that's going to be the key is can Massaro capitalize? If he gets Ishii to this position, but so much damage has already been done, is he going to be able to capitalize and go for the cover?
Yeah, no doubt about it. But very impressive thus far from Massaro. Has weathered some early storms, early onslaughts from Ishii, come back with answers of his own, and now the two bulls are locked in the middle of the ring. Who's going to get the better of this exchange? Who's going to be able to utilize the leverage? Both going for a suplex. Massaro looked like he had it for a moment. Ishii able to duck out. There you go. T-boned him. Oh, but Ishii rolling right through it. That adrenaline and a back suplex of his own.
Every impact just fires up Ishii more and more.
And you see it again. Suplex for suplex. These two are going at it.
And Ishii's going strong.
Once again, a German suplex from Ishii. Both men showing just tremendous determination and ability to shake off some absolutely crushing maneuvers. Collision right in the middle of the ring. The calamity of humanity is met with raucous applause from the West Coast faithful.
Like mirror images. And you know what happens? I mean, you could see a possible shattering of these two individuals if the match keeps going in this way.
Just two trains that collided in the middle of the ring. Both men are down. Both men have sustained some big-time shots. Cannot believe that sequence there.
But both men seemingly in some preternatural way almost invigorated more and more by the damage that they're undertaking.
Spurred on in a deadly game of can you top this? Vinnie Massaro and Tomohiro Ishii. I shudder to think what is on the mind of either man next. Again, looking for that sliding clothesline. Vinnie Massaro had it scouted. He caught Ishii. Ishii's in a bad spot here. What gamesmanship from Massaro? He's got him.
Oh my gosh. Locking in, but can Ishii push the momentum back and get Massaro's shoulders down?
Massaro has to be very careful here. Great job by the official. Checking, yes, went down for the count. Massaro again has to be, but look at Ishii, lights are going out.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine what this would be? A tremendous victory for Vinnie Massaro. He's got Ishii dead to rights at this moment.
But Ishii able to stir the shoulders of Massaro down.
Got to be very careful. And you see Ishii now slowly but surely, yes, able to break that hold. But that's going to pay big time money in the bank for Vinnie Massaro as this matchup continues.
Damage has been done to Ishii at the hands of Massaro, even able to put some distance between Massaro, still firing strong, but whoa, here comes Ishii back.
Strong elbow strikes from Ishii. Wonder if maybe that early scare waking him up. What a takedown! Oh, he's got, what is this, like a reverse crossface from Vinnie Massaro? I don't know if I've ever seen that.
I'm familiar with this as some paisan. I can say this as a Sicilian necktie.
Well, the Sicilian necktie might be just tying off Ishii's time here, West Coast Pro Wrestling, into a Massaro victory. Ishii needs to get to the ropes or find a way out of this hold. The pinning predicament, an element of this as well. What
many
incredible
factors.
Innovation, the Sicilian necktie from Vinnie Massaro. And again, you see almost the life, the vigor draining out of Ishii. Still with it. Great job checking to make sure that he is still able to defend himself and continue on with this matchup. But my goodness.
Ishii reaching out blindly with his legs makes it.
By the tip of his toes in the boot, able to get the rope break. Vinnie Massaro perhaps with his best chance at the victory, and he knew it.
Yeah, you can see even more frustration on the face of Massaro, who thought that could have been it.
Frustration, but perhaps some confidence building. You see him perhaps signaling for that snoring elbow. He's put a lot of people down with that. And just what a feather in the cap, what a notch in the belt would that be to use that elbow strike to put down somebody like Ishii, who has sustained maybe more strikes like that than anyone in their wrestling career. And here it comes. Oh,
my God.
Step up Enziguri. Ishii cutting Vincenzo off at the pass. But looks like he maybe sustained a little bit of damage of his own to that leg.
I mean, in Italian, we call it a cavados. It's someone that has a hard head.
Yes, and Vinnie certainly does, as does Ishii. Yeah, that hard head did some damage to the leg of Ishii. How much will that affect him being able to stay on a vertical base? Ishii trying to fire himself up.
And after so much brutality that each of these men have suffered at each other's hands and limbs, the fact that either of them are standing upright is a miracle.
Both men showing a lot of guts to stand in there and just take these shots. There you see that bull headbutt there from Ishii. Talk about hard heads. He has made a living using that head of his and that lariat.
Oh, Vinnie Massaro, that is it. He's done. No!
I was ready to tag him and bag him. Vinnie Massaro getting the shoulder just up before the count of 3. Ishii has to go back to the well.
Massaro too much to prove. If he can go toe for toe, if he can come out victorious against Ishii, there is no denying that he would be main event material here at West Coast Pro.
Backing up everything that Vinnie has said about himself, not to be overlooked. See, going for that vertical suplex yet again, maybe going for that brain buster. Who knows? Now snoring elbow incoming! He scores! It's there!
God.
It's there!
That's it!
That's it!
That's it!
No! My so close, Alyssa Marino.
I was out of my seat. I don't think Vinnie Massaro can't believe it.
Vinnie Massaro scored with the snoring elbow, but somehow Ishii was just able to get the shoulder up, and this match must continue. Look, Massaro on spaghetti legs. He must be wondering, what do I have to do to this guy?
Massaro is just going through everything in the toolbox, and there is nothing that can successfully put Tomohiro Ishii away at this point.
Well, this could
oh
be
my
it
God.
here, setting him up on the top rope. Could be going for perhaps a burning hammer here. What does Massaro have in store for Ishii?
Oh no,
He lands
Ishii!
on his feet! Lands on the sliding clothesline! Into the cover!
It's over!
No! It is not over! Vinnie Massaro kicks out. And now it's Ishii's turn, but he is following up non-stop from Ishii. Vertical drop, brain buster! Tag him! Bag him! That's gotta be 3! It is!
Oh my God!
Your winner by pinfall, Tomohiro Ishii!
That wasn't pro wrestling. That was a walloping melee, Alyssa Marino.
That was an absolute brawl. And I have to say, with either of these competitors, you don't win a match. You don't lose a match. You survive a match. This was an incredible show of force and strength and determination.
Just wow. Tremendous determination, like you said. So much guts, so much guile. To stand in that ring opposite one another, knowing that you will not be the same walking out, the amount of damage each man took. Tremendous sequence of events in there. And you see Ishii, though, still wobbly. Vinnie Massaro might be the loser tonight, but I think whether he wants to admit it or not, earned a lot of Ishii's respect. But what a debut for Tomohiro Ishii. West Coast Pro Wrestling, West Coast versus the world indeed. What a phenomenal